Duluth, Minnesota. Kaylee Manu.
New from Minnesota, Duluth, Minnesota. Cowgirl's got a YouTube channel. Puts on barrel racing clinics, helps the next generation become stars.
Welcome back to the Rodeo Diaries, everybody. It is 19 degrees outside, whipping wind, but we've got rodeos to go to, so we're getting our butts out there and riding. As you can see, here is my outfit. I've got a cheetah print wild rag, this jacket, camo pants, and then I've also got cheetah print fuzzy socks on, because that's just how we roll in Minnesota. Gotta try to stay as warm as possible. You guys are gonna have to pray for me because it might get a little western because this wind is crazy out here. Get a horse, they say. It'll be fun, they say. Is it? Are we having a good time, guys? It's really cold out here. I gotta catch my horse. He's all snuggled up in his blanket. Hims is tired. He's not ready to ride today. Come on, buddy, wake up. Brrr. Before the haters come for me, yes, I lope circles with my horse's winter blanket on. Yes, I ride bareback, but if you're wondering about him getting sweaty after, I do have a heated barn that he can go into in the case that we do have one of those rides. But for the most part, he's been pretty good. So yeah, this is how we're riding today. I hate saddling, and I just like being able to grab my bridle and hop on and take off into the sunset. So when I first get on, I do a lot of walking and then a little bit of trotting to warm him up, just because it's really cold out and I want to make sure that his muscles are warm. And then I will lope, and loping is what's gonna get him in the majority of shape because I'm expanding his lungs and getting him ready to start running barrels again. I normally don't lope in the snow just because I don't know how slippery it is, but we only have a couple inches of snow on the ground and the rest is all nice and soft sand that I had brought in. So the ground is totally safe for us to be loping on. Debate the last couple years on whether there's a difference between rodeo horses and barrel horses, and I think doing stuff like this is what makes a good rodeo horse, because I'm taking him out of the, temperature acclimated, perfect ground, drag every 5, indoor arena, and I'm taking him out into the elements and I'm putting him in different conditions that prepare him for different things that you're going to see at a rodeo versus at a big barrel race. The sun just all of a sudden came out and turned really bright, but once I'm done loping circles and working on whatever I want to work on that day, I'll walk him out some more and just cool him off and make sure that he's good to go before I throw him in the pasture or in the barn. I also know people are probably gonna have questions about it being cold and my horse getting cold. My horses are very acclimated to this weather. They live in Minnesota pretty much year round. They're used to the weather changes and it being cold and stuff. And they're outside all day long, so they're prepared for this weather. So riding isn't as big of a deal. Okay, we're finally back in the barn. Another question I feel like I'm gonna get is how long do I usually ride for? I typically ride for about 30 minutes at the most because he's in the deep snow. He's getting a lot more exercise than he normally would just on the regular ground. If it is pretty cold outside, then I just ride for as long as I can. I never ride when it's below 0 or in the negatives just because I want him to stay healthy and safe. So I try to ride when it's in the teens or, you know, anything higher than that. So yeah, that is about it for legging up my pro rodeo horse. If you have any more questions about riding in winter or riding in general, feel free to comment them down below and I will get back to you. Love you guys.